You generate $300,000 in value for your company every year. You're paid $120,000. The difference? $180,000 goes somewhere, just not to you. And your boss will never tell you this number exists. Most people think their salary works like this. The company figures out what the job is worth, and they pay you that amount. Fair exchange, your work for their money. And when you ask for a raise, you think the conversation is, am I doing good work? Do I deserve more? But that's not the conversation your boss is having. They're doing a different calculation, one you're not part of. Here's what actually happens. Every role in a company generates value. If you're in sales, that's revenue. If you're in operations, that's cost savings. If you're in product, that's customers retained or features shipped that drive growth. Your company knows roughly what you're worth. They have to, because if paying you costs more than the value you generate, the role gets cut. So let's say you generate $300,000 in value. Could be revenue, could be cost savings, could be customer lifetime value. The number doesn't matter. What matters is it's measurable. Your company pays you $120,000. The difference, $180,000, is profit. That's the margin on your labor. And your boss's job is to keep that margin as wide as possible. Now here's the part that makes it worse. If your boss told you that you generate $300,000 in value, you'd ask a very simple question. Then why am I only paid $120,000? And the answer is because you don't know. The system works because the value you generate is visible to the company, but invisible to you. You see your paycheck. You don't see the revenue report. You don't see the cost savings model. You don't see the margin calculation. So when you ask for a raise, you're negotiating blind. You're saying, I think I deserve 10% more. And your boss is thinking, you're still 70% cheaper than the value you create. I'll give you 3% and you'll think you won. So what does this mean? It means that every raise you've ever gotten wasn't because you deserved more. It was because your boss calculated that paying you slightly more was cheaper than replacing you. It means the biggest raise you'll ever get is when you switch companies, because the new company doesn't know what you used to make. They have to bid based on what you're worth. It means your current company has no incentive to pay you fairly. They only have an incentive to pay you just enough so you don't leave. The margin on your labor is their profit, and they will protect it. You generate value. The company captures it. You get a fraction. That's not broken. That's not unfair by the company's logic. That's profit. And the system works, just not for you.